It's another good day in Victoria. We've learnt today Melburnians will be allowed to visit each other in their homes from tomorrow. Live to Gabriella Power. Gabriella, what are the rules that people in Victoria need to know about these house visits?
Certainly another good day for Melburnians here, Ash. From midnight, 2 adults plus their dependents from the same household can visit another household. So dependents can include young children, elderly relatives or anyone who needs care. But the rules are there can only be one visit per day. So that of course includes the people who are visiting one home, but also the people who are hosting that gathering. They then can't have anyone else over to their homes and they can't then go and visit someone else on the same day. This of course will be tricky for people who live in share homes, but Daniel Andrews made the point that you can gather in groups of up to 10 people from multiple different households if you're outside, and that is the safest thing to do. He really warned people about these home visits. He says this is a high-risk setting for the virus to be transmitted, so masks should be worn.
In terms of how do you enforce this, well, it is simply, all I can do is I can appeal to every single Victorian, and particularly people in Melbourne, for whom these rules apply now, to stay the course on this.
These are the rules going forward, even beyond that November 8 date when more restrictions are set to be eased. There were questions raised about what Christmas will look like. The Premier said he'll have more to say about that soon and has promised Victorians to give plenty of notice so they can plan their Christmas lunch. Now, in just 11 hours' time, pubs like the one behind me, restaurants, cafes, retail stores can safely reopen. I know many businesses are spending today stocking up and getting ready for what will no doubt be a very busy day tomorrow. There are, of course, limits in place for the hospitality industry. They can have 20 people indoors and up to 50 people outdoors. Earlier, I caught up with some Melbourne residents and asked them what they're looking forward to. What are you most looking forward to now Melbourne's opening back up?
The beers.
Going to the pub, having a meal outside, seeing other people, seeing what they're wearing, getting out of active work.
Catch up with my brother, I haven't seen him in months.
Oh, going shopping.
Just a social normal setting, not like a COVID normal, an actual, just proper normal.
Our whole weekend is just chock-a-blocked, booked with different activities, so it's going to be really exciting.
Gabriella, we know there's no love lost between the former Health Minister in the state and the Premier. She's now accusing staff from the Premier's office of trolling her.
Certainly no love lost. They still haven't spoken ever since former Health Minister Jenny Mikakos resigned, but she has been very vocal on Twitter. On Sunday, she criticised Daniel Andrews for delaying reopening businesses. She said that it was safe to do so as Melbourne had reached the target of an average of less than 5 cases, and she said any delay was a paralysis in decision making. But today she has accused the Premier's office or staff within the Premier's office of trolling her online. She's taken to Twitter to say, PPO, which is the Premier's private office, trolls come out to play. You should be embarrassed, Lissie Ratcliff, who of course is the Premier's Chief of Staff. I asked the Premier about this today and whether he was aware of this happening and whether he would look into it. Here's what he had to say.
No, I'm concerned with keeping Victorians safe.
So she's making it up?
Well, you can draw your conclusions. I've answered your question. No, hang on. I've answered the question you've asked. Sorry?
I'm interested to hear if you think she's making it up.
Well, you heard what I said before. It is nonsense. I probably can't be any clearer than that.
That tweet has since been deleted. Now, Victoria has recorded another day of 0 new cases and no new deaths, which of course is great news. The last time we had 2 days in a row of no new cases was early March. Ash?